In this video, I'm going to reveal the number one secret that's going to allow you to not miss out on another crypto bull run ever again. This one, the next one, you'll never miss out again by knowing this one secret. Okay. Now, before we dive into it, we have to have some context on the current situation, right? Bitcoin's at 90K. Social media is going absolutely crazy, especially Twitter. My 61-year-old aunt asked me how to buy crypto the other day. Literally called me, hey, this crypto thing, where can I buy some? Right? Like it was just something you sell at a supermarket. Um, and when you get that, that's it. You know that this is the moment, right? Another bull run has come. Now, the only question to ask yourself is if you're going to miss this one too, because if you're like me, you've missed prior bull runs. Maybe you weren't well prepared. Maybe you were just starting in the industry. Maybe you didn't believe enough. But anyways, you didn't go all in because if you did, you probably wouldn't be in this position. You'd be um, super successful, super wealthy, whatever it is, whatever your objective is, right? It's a life changing opportunity. It doesn't come very often. Um, and the amount of change that's going to happen in the world that's happening currently because of crypto is insane. Um, so let me explain to you exactly how not to miss another bull run. Okay. The first thing that you need to understand is what you shouldn't do. Before we get into what you should do, what you shouldn't do, I'm going to use Bob here to illustrate. Let's just imagine Bob's 32. He's been in the Web3 space for the past few years, just trading, holding some tokens, reading some white papers, some news outlets, right? But when the bull run comes, right, Bob, what does he do? He first says, "I'm not going to buy any more crypto because it already pumped up so much. Let me wait for the dip. I'm not going to buy right now. It's not smart to buy right now." But then the dip doesn't dip, so then he says, "Fuck it, I'll buy it now. It's going to keep going up." And then he buys at the peak because he thinks it's going to continue to go up. As soon as he buys it, dips. It dips a lot. Now, funny enough, this happens to all of us. It's happened to all of us, so don't feel alone. But then what Bob does is he starts panicking and then decides to cut his losses. He sells, but then afterwards, it does continue pumping, right? It does continue moving up. Sadly, 99% of the people are like Bob. I don't want you to be like Bob. Okay, so what do you do? What do you do? You have to realize that investing and buying, selling tokens is a psychological game. It has 1,000 different factors, 1,000 different um, ways you can analyze, and it's not for everybody. Not everybody's going to make money through trading, through investing in crypto. Everybody would be rich, but the people that make money, there needs to be an equal amount of people or an equal amount of money that's lost by other people, right? And usually, the people that have been in this space for a long time, they have a lot of capital, a lot of resources. Those are the ones that win, not an individual that thinks they're going to outsmart the market, right? So what do you do? What I'm going to tell you is about to click in your head, flip a switch, right? The people that really make money in crypto are not the ones that are just sitting on their screen just trading, right? The real money in crypto is in building. Okay, not trading, investing tokens. It's in creating the projects that then sell the tokens that people trade and invest in, right? Why are you going to want to buy 0.0001% of Dogecoin and buy and sell it and trade it, right? When you can build your own meme coin in this case, doesn't have to be a meme coin. You build your own protocol, your own exchange, um, your own staking platform, your own NFT collection, right? Because imagine if you have 20 or 10% of the supply, or maybe even as low as 1% of the supply of a token that's listed on an exchange, right? Let's go low. 100 million market cap, which isn't very high. If you have 1% of 100 million market cap, that's $1 million, right there, just $1 million. Um, so that's the secret. Now that you know the secret, that the real money in crypto is in building, um, how do you start? What are the next steps? Okay, to build, you're going to need two things: an idea and then design and development to bring that idea to life, right? For the number one, the first idea, we put together an exercise here, right, that you can do in 5-10 minutes to come up with a ton of ideas. I'm going to briefly go over it, but make sure to check out this document, okay, and actually go through this yourself, right? So I highly recommend you leverage ChatGPT or any other AI LLM to help you brainstorm during this process, right? The first thing you're going to want to do, make a list of 3 to 5 different areas inside the crypto blockchain Web3 space that are interesting to you, that you like, that you know, that you understand, right? We even put together a list here so that you don't even have to think about it. You could just pick from this list. Okay. Um, Now, step 2, make a list of all your personal strengths, advantages that you could leverage, right? That you have. So maybe your professional background, right? What do you do? What do you know? What did you study? Where have you worked? Who do you know, right? Your network, right? And then what unique insights do you have? Maybe you've been watching meme coins for a long time now, and you know that the ones that work the best are on Solana in the last 2 weeks, so that you know that you should launch on Solana, right? Or what unique insights do you have? Maybe you see that DeFi protocols are implementing X mechanism, but it's better to implement Y mechanism because in traditional finance it works better because of ABC, right? What unique insights do you have? Okay, you want to write down a huge list of this, as many as possible. Okay. Um, then in step 3, you're going to combine the advantages and the strengths you have in list number 2 with the industry of interest in list number 3. Okay. So you're going to see what ideas you can come up with of projects that you can build by taking advantage of strength and implementing it in a certain space. Okay. Remember, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Your product doesn't need to be the next best thing, or next big thing. There are hundreds or thousands of big NFT collections, crypto tokens that are absolutely identical. They don't have a special purpose. Just think of meme coins, right? So you don't have to have this huge groundbreaking tech. No worries about it. You simply have to have some sort of differentiation, some sort of strength. Okay. Doesn't need to be completely different. So, for example, if you have a unique trading strategy that works really well for you, you can create a bot that automates it or publishes the trades to a group of subscribers. Maybe you're well connected in the real estate space. You can leverage that for an RWA project. Maybe you have a background in finance, so you have unique insights on how traditional finance can be integrated into DeFi application. Or maybe you have a large audience on Twitter or connected to people that have large audiences like KOLs. So you can maybe launch a community NFT collection, a DAO, a meme coin, whatever it is. Okay, so a whole list of potential $1 million ideas. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. You just need to get started. Ideas are cheap. Execution is everything. Okay. Now, for number 2, design and development to bring that idea to life, you have 2 options. Okay. You can, of course, spend hundreds of hours learning how to design and another few hundred hours learning how to code. Or maybe you are a designer or a developer yourself, or you have people in your network that can help you out, you can team up with. That's a great idea. Or you could just leverage a team that's already done this basically dozens of times, hundreds of times, right? And has built a lot of different Web3 projects. Um, our clients, of course, chose option number 2, and it went pretty damn well. These are just some recent projects: AI Pepe, Meme Coin, 100 million market cap, 24 hours. Emerald RWA project, they have $180,000 in TVL right now in their staking platform. It only took 2 days. And then the companion NFT collection, $4.5 million worth of NFTs sold in 55 minutes. Okay. So I don't know yet, but we might be able to help you as well. So you can, of course, schedule a discovery call to see if we're the right fit. But all in all, regardless of working with us, working by yourself, working with another team, there are no excuses. With this, you can literally go from reading this to launching your product in 2 weeks, even under 2 weeks. So just think outside the box. Don't do what everybody else does. Everybody and their grandma trading and investing in tokens, and there's a reason that not all of them are rich. Okay, the people that make the real money are the ones that do something different. Don't dig for the gold, sell the shovels. Okay, that's all I can say. Done everything I can. It's in your hands now. Maybe, who knows? You'll take action on it. I'll be writing a case study about your project, about your success story next month.